What's going on, everybody? My name is PureSalvation, and I like to make Call of Duty and Blur racing videos, also update videos on the latest things going on with Call of Duty Black Ops. So that's a real quick introduction on my part. I just want to say hi to everybody. Today I've got some Modern Warfare 2 gameplay for you guys on Domination Estate. I'm going to be showing you guys what to do and how to play this map strategically. So right off the bat, you see me run to B and I get noob tubed, unfortunately, by the game ruiners, I like to call them. So the reason why I go straight for B at first is because it's one of the most essential flags in this game, or on this map. You might think it's the house on the estate where A domination is, but it's actually not. It's actually where the B flag is, because that gives you an open range on the C domination flag and also a semi-good vantage point over A. So that's why I like to go for B first. Usually B, whoever gets it, is usually gonna hold out the victory in the end. So that's why I always rush B flags at the first moments of the game. Now if you think of it like this way, if you capture B and then you go for whatever flag's closest to you after that, then you can start spawn trapping the other team at whatever other flag there is. Now, a lot of my friends like to go for the first flag they see that's closest to them right off the bat, and leave me to go for B by myself, and I usually end up dying, which is not the right thing to do, because you might think you're getting points, but you're not. Ultimately, if you don't capture B and the other team does, you're going to have a hard time trying to take back the game. Also, you saw me sort of going through the boathouse area, and I think that is a very strategic way to make your way from A to B, or B to A actually, because usually people like to go through the greenhouse or whatnot, but however that route is actually kinda deadly and dangerous because the estate looks over that, the second floor actually, so it's always not a great idea to go through that way. So I've captured A, and I realized, we just lost B, so that's not good. So I'm going to slowly make my way around B, because I know that people always like to come this way from B, making their way around A and trying to camp the house, which you just saw that guy right there do. So I'm trying to clear out this area and make sure that no guys come this way, while my teammates can kind of just either, go down the middle or whatever or whatnot, and sort of make their way into B. Now, by doing this over here, I'm covering our flank and in turn saving the lives of most of my teammates, which ultimately saves us more deaths because of future kill streaks that could have happened. So right now, instead of me going right up to B, I see they have a Harrier, and so I realize that it's not safe for me, and I gotta get out of here. So I get my Harriers, and my kill streak setups is 7, 9, 11, Pavlo being 9, and AC-130 being the 11. I actually didn't tell you what my class setup is. It is the FAL blinged out with silencer and holographic. Now, usually people like to just put holographic and go. The reason why I put silencer is because it gives me that stealthy edge that I need to get into the game. It's easier for me to flank others, and if the other team doesn't get a UAV, then I'm pretty much invisible to them. And the best part is, it's usually a 2-shot kill at almost any range except for long distance when you have the FAL silenced with holographic. Now, the cool part is, if you have nothing but the holographic with stopping power on the FAL, it is a 2-shot kill no matter what. So that's actually really good. People like to use scavenger with it, but I just don't understand why, because you really don't need it. If you've noticed, my kill streaks, my FAL, I have 40 bullets, but I can easily get to my 11 kill streaks using just that 40 bullets, or the 60 bullets that comes in a mag, or the entire ammo box actually. So yeah, easily one of my favorite guns, highly effective at both long and mid-range, and pretty good at close range too if you have a fast enough trigger finger. So right here I get my AC-130, and we're starting to make a huge comeback in this game, which is pretty much what needs to happen. Now I'm going to speed up the gameplay because all the enemies are forfeiting, and that actually gives us the perfect opportunity to take C and get some points back. So the fact that the other team is leaving and leaving us pretty much free for capturing any flag we want, we're doing our job correctly. Well, at least I am. I'm making sure that B is pretty much secure while my teammates, well, most of them, or some of them, camp A, because usually if you have the A flag and B flag in a state, more often than not, some of your teammates are going to be camping A. So I get my AC-130 and I'm starting to call it in, but every single one of these guys are inside the house except for a few. So I realized, you know what, this is ridiculous. I mean, I'm not going to bother. I'll try to go for a couple kills, but I know I'm not going to get that many, which is unfortunate. And I see they're taking C, so I kind of let them so we can start spawn trapping them. But as you can see, I'm always watching A because I have absolutely no tolerance for losing that. Because A, of course, you have the greatest vantage point of the entire map, and it is almost equal. It's almost like the king of the hill spot of the map, if you will. So I see we're losing A, and I fired a 105mm out there and cleared out. And that's what you should be doing. You should always be making sure that you defensively defend each defensively defend each of the flags in the objective. So I must say I didn't have that bad of a team. However, some just like to go for kills, and I don't know why, but some people like to think of Domination as a free-for-all because of the KDs and whatever. They're KD whores and they like to just get as many kills as possible. If you're going to do that, then just please go into free-for-all, because that's pretty much where you can get all your kills and get super high kill streaks and just have a blast. When you're in a domination and objective game, you really need to go for the objective, and it's not fair for your team if you are just going for kills or not even remotely near the objective. So that's just a heads up for those of you who think of Domination as a free-for-all KD clinic, as Wings of Redemption likes to call it. So right there, you saw me go into the house. The reason why is I was trying to clear it out and make sure that they don't start spawning around A. However, unfortunately, I failed there with the guy who secretly had the spaz out or something. I don't know. And he was able to cap me, so that was unfortunate. But it's pretty obvious we have this game wrapped up in a bag, so I realized that now I'm just going to try to spawn trap them and whatnot and see if I can get a better vantage point up here. Because these guys are not stepping out of C, and if they are, they're going through the greenhouse passageway, and I don't think I am very close to it at all, actually. So I decided, you know what, I'll just trap them from going up to the B flag. So I do that. So pretty much we win, and now I think that's pretty much it. So right now I take a higher position farther away from the C flag so I don't ruin the spawn trap. I think my teammates weren't familiar with it because they were all staying back at the A and B flag while I just kind of camped their spawn, which is kind of what you're supposed to do. And the game ends and we win. So my final score is 26-2 with a victory on Domination Estate, which is always good. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe and come check out my channel if you haven't. Other than that, I hope you guys have a good day. Alright guys, take care.